Good morning, everyone. So, today let us learn the third chapter of class 5, How Many Squares. And moreover, in this chapter, we are going to learn two important topics. One is area, and the other one is perimeter. So, first of all, let us learn what do you mean by area. So, in simple words, we can say area is the amount of surface space that a flat object has. So a flat object occupies some surface or amount of surface. For example, if I keep a pen on a table, now the pen takes some area, some space on the table. So that space we can call as a area. Now area is reported in the amount of square units. Now for example, kilogram we used to write at kg, gram we used to write as gram, rupees we used to write as rs. Similarly, area we used to measure in form of square units, or you can say unit square means unit into unit. Unit is two times. For example, meter into meter, centimeter into centimeter, or we can say kilometer into kilometer. Okay, when we measure the amount of carpet to cover the floor of a room, you measure it in square units. Now, for example, we have to floor a hall. We have to put carpet on the hall. So, how much carpet will require? So that we have to for that we have to find the area. If we know the area of the room or area of the floor of the room, we can easily find the area of the carpet which is required to cover the floor. Okay. Would the area of your bedroom or the area of your house will be greater? So just tell me whether the area of the bedroom or the area of your house which is greater. By clear sense we can say house is bigger than the bedroom. So the area of your house is greater than the area of your bedroom. So by observation we can easily say that the area of the house is greater than the area of the bedroom. Let's find the area of this surface in if each square is equal to 1 foot. So as you can see, one diagram is there where we have some squares. So we have to find what is the area of this whole figure. So how to find? We have to count the number of squares. We have to count how many squares are there. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So we have 15 squares in this whole shape. So directly we can say the area is 15 square feet. Why it is square feet? Because it is given here 1 square is equal to 1 foot, means 1 square. The area of 1 square is 1 foot. So total we have 15 squares. So area will be 15 square feet. Let us try one more question. So it is a cube, oh sorry, you can say it is a square with 9 small squares. So you have to tell me what is the area of this shape. So it is very simple, just count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the area of this shape is 9 square units. Okay, 1 is 1 unit. Okay, so the area of 1 square is 1 square unit. So we'll have 9 square, so 9 square units. Okay, we have learned about area as the total space occupied by the object. Let us learn what is a boundary. Now we have a specified term in terms of mathematics, we don't call them as a boundary, we call as a name of perimeter. So in maths we use the term perimeter. So what is the definition of perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around the outside edge of a flat object. Now for example, if I take this mobile screen, if I add all this length we will call as the perimeter. So the total length of the boundary, so if we are add, suppose for example this is a cube, if we add all the boundary, then the answer which we will get is called as a perimeter. Now unlike area, we don't have square units. Here we have only units. For example, 10 kilometer, 10 meter, 10 centimeter, etc. Okay, let us see one case. When you measure the amount of wallpaper border to go around a room, you measure it in length. So when you measure the amount of wallpaper border to go around a room, suppose you want to measure your room, so along the boundary you will take the measurement. So we have to take the help of perimeter. So the answer what we'll get will be the perimeter. So you just answer one question. Would the perimeter of your bedroom or the perimeter of your house be greater? So the question is whether the perimeter of your bedroom or the perimeter of your house is greater. So the house is a big, or you can say house takes a big shape. So obviously the perimeter of your house will be greater than the perimeter of your bedroom. So you are right, the perimeter of your house is greater than the perimeter of your bedroom. Let's find the perimeter of this surface if each square is equal to 1 foot. Okay, let's find the perimeter of this shape. So here how many squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now if the question was asked to find the area, and area of one square is suppose 1 centimeter square, then we can say it is 15. But now the question is asked perimeter, so we have to add. For example, let's start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. So the total length of the boundary will be the perimeter. So here we have seen after addition we are getting the perimeter as 24 feet. Why feet? Because it is given that the side of the square is 1 foot. Okay, so the plural form of foot is feet. So perimeter is 24 feet. Let us try one more question. Find the perimeter of this shape. So let us start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the perimeter of this shape is 12. Okay, let's try one more problem. Let's do these problems together. Okay, two neighbors built swimming pools. This is what the pools look like. You can see here two families. One is family A and other one is family B. So these are the two different types of swimming pools made by two different families. Okay, now the question is which family has the pool with the bigger swimming area? So now the question is asked which swimming pool has the bigger swimming area. Okay, Now what we have to do, we have to find the area of this family A and area of this family B. So I am giving you one homework. You make equal, you make some squares of equal size, okay, of both family A as well as family B. Then count the number of squares in family B as well as number of squares in family A. So the one which has the maximum numbers of squares will have the bigger swimming area. So in this manner you can find whether family A or family B has the bigger swimming area. So today what we have learned about area and perimeter. Okay, the other name of perimeter also we can say as boundary. So in the next class we are going to solve some more problems related to area and perimeter. Thank you and have a nice day.